In this video, we will be discussing the user profile in Acumatica. All users with the internal user role selected will have access to modify their own user profile. To access your user profile, simply click anywhere in the square at the top right-hand corner of the screen that contains your name, and then click My Profile. Every setting on this screen is yours to control and will only apply to you. Whoever set up your account may have defaulted some of these settings for you already, but unless it is grayed out, it is yours to change if you see fit. At the top of the General Info tab, you have the option to update your contact information and adjust your login credentials. Just below that, we have a few settings that directly impact your day-to-day interactions with Acumatica. Here you can adjust your time zone, your default branch that you want active when you log in each time, your default warehouse for inventory transactions, and your default homepage for when you log in. The defaults that work best for you will come with experience with the system. For now, the options set for you or your best guests will be good enough. The automated operations section shown at the bottom of this screen will be covered in another video. Before we move on to the next tab, if any adjustments were made to this screen, they are not saved until we hit Ctrl S or click the Save button in the top left-hand corner of the form. The button to the right of the Save icon will undo any changes that were not saved. Moving on to the Email Settings tab. At the top here, we can select the default email account for our profile. This applies to emails that are sent out of Acumatica. If you have the Outlook add-in included in your license, you will find a download link to it here. At the bottom, you have the option to customize your email signature and choose whether or not said signature is included on new emails and/or replies. The next tab is used to modify how dates are displayed in the system. You can likely leave this all blank, but you do have the option to adjust these if the defaults are not to your liking. The External Identities tab is used for single sign-on or SSO via supported identity providers, such as Microsoft or Google. This allows users to log into their Acumatica profile via Google or Microsoft account and will not be covered in this video. The final tab for today is the Devices tab. In here you will find a list of all phones and tablets that have the Acumatica mobile app installed, and you personally have logged into. This list is maintained by the system, and from here you can turn on or off notifications for each device using the first column. One last feature of the user profile screen is the Generate Access Codes button at the top of the screen. Clicking this button will present you with a list of access codes that you can use to log into the system if two-factor authentication is required. Each code can only be used once and has an expiration date. Authentication via the mobile app is much easier and highly recommended. If you have other questions about the user profile screen, check out the help documents by clicking the question mark button at the top right-hand corner of your screen. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.